want to check in on.
We will, Kelly. We will. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Time of recording is 12:01 a.m. Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. Excuse me. When we last left off, we had needed to help our colleague, Morden Solis, solve a particular problem of his former student and member of his STG team, Malin, who was down on Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld, incidentally. We went in to make sure we could get him out as safely as possible, being that, come to find out, Morden and his team had actually worked on modifying the genophage, the sterility plague, as everyone else calls it. Effectively, that's what it is. Making it to where their adaptations, the natural adaptations that the Krogans were in the process of building up, had become ineffective again. He was worried that he might have been captured and might be forced to tell what he was doing. Potentially kill him, potentially cause war between many throughout the galaxy. But as we managed to work our way through, finally get to him, we had found that, nope, come to find out he hadn't been captured. He was volunteering, helping Clan Werlock to re-achieve dominance for themselves as well as the Krogan. Malin had felt that the Krogan were utterly betrayed with the use of the genophage, that there had to have been some sort of other method. Whether that was the case or not, I can't say, but he believed that regardless of what was or wasn't the case, the genophage was too much. Hard to disagree. Decided to let him go, but destroy all data he had built up, or rather all connections he had built up to the data that he had previously used, as well as that he had created himself, and took all copies of the data that he actually had built up personally for ourselves. Whether by hook or by crook, it's history. So, we're not getting rid of it. It may end up being of use at some point, but who knows? Now, we're in the process of solving another problem. Apparently, our boy Grunt seems to be anxious. We need to deal with it. So, if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
If we go into combat together, we should know more about each other.
If you say so. I'm not used to being on a team. It's all touchy-feely. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I mean, I don't see what makes that a bad thing. If we're in proximity of each other, that in and of itself creates effect. It doesn't need to spread beyond that. Base curiosity is how everything starts. I don't know you, stranger. You don't know me. We could just as easily kill each other. Give each other time, though. Well, who knows? Either way, you have no idea, one way or the other, who or what I am. Neither do I, in terms of you.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
Not the first. Not the first to what? If you're talking about the first entertaining encounter, I have a funny feeling I'm nowhere near that. Not a matter of offense, but you scream chaos. That doesn't exactly give a sense of lack of, rather, doesn't really give a sense of modesty, especially with the outfits.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
The outfit I have her wearing is actually blocking the tattoos. That's too bad for this conversation.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're right, but it's also the other side of the coin based on that. Sure, somebody's closer and therefore able to hurt you deeper, but they're also able to help you greater. Sometimes the closest ones to us can actually be a detriment, even if they don't know it, but it's better to have people than not, regardless of who those people are. They don't necessarily have to be love interests so much as friends, family, colleagues, teammates. Not to mention,
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
no, it doesn't. And you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
See, that right there is what makes me question. I knew where it was headed and I got them first. Is that you saying you knew where it was headed and you got them first because I knew that they would help themselves to my stash? Or they already did help themselves to my stash, therefore I knew where this was going, so I got them first? Because from what it sounds like to me, you jumped to conclusions and you just slaughtered your way through them. I mean, I don't know how you honestly thought honor among, what were y'all, thieves? Whatever, I don't know. I highly doubt, sorry about that, I highly doubt it was legit work. This don't really sound like the kind of group that runs milk to people across the galaxy for legit reasons. They may be in the olive oil industry, though.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
So yeah, you jumped to conclusions because of a sensation you got. And of course that feeling is never wrong. Of course nobody's usually ever around, and whatever evidence you could look at the question and determine if somebody actually wasn't going to, it's not around either. Shocker. The smart thing, she says. It's cute if it wasn't insulting.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
First off, don't really get into crazy like that. Second off, don't really get into crazy like that. Third off, I'm assuming the hair is a thing in terms of choice, not so much of alopecia or something, so definitely don't do that. Fourth, don't really get into crazy like that. And fifth, I have other ideas.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around.
You're the pretty
Okay.
obvious type.
Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
If this is about sex, let's just smash and get it over with. Now I know what you're about. Okay. It doesn't mean I don't want to help you. That's always been a funny thing to me. It's assumed that just because a guy might want in there, he might not also want to help you. Now, mind you, on either side, there have been no obligations established. But that doesn't mean he doesn't want to help. That being said, though, a lot of the times, our desire is simply to have fun with you, just as you would have fun with us. It's not a matter of using so much as, hey, I'm free, you're free. What's up?
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch. And even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
You being tank-born doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to go through the same thing Krogan do. But you being born as a full adult means you might be behind schedule on a few things. Krogan tend to live at least 1,000 years, so who knows how many things you might be behind the curve on.
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
I cannot blame it. I wouldn't either. Sorry about that.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
I agree. We'll get that figured out, Grunt. I don't know. It's just Jack's thought process is confusing to me. It legitimately is. Well, I mean, on the one hand, it's like, what? If I'm attracted to you, I can't want to help you. But then, if I'm not attracted to you, it's a problem. It's like, what?
I was just thinking about you. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
I don't see why you're honestly surprised aboard a Cerberus vessel. Here more than most places. As far as they're concerned, they're always in an apocalypse.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Think he might take some issues with the klepto part, but beyond that, I doubt he takes issue with Japanese girls. Asians tend to be my preference, so I doubt he'd have a
Come
problem.
back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
All right then.
So the collectors did take New Canton.
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
And that's part of the other reason why somebody on the Cerberus vessel thinks she's pregnant. They kind of are in an apocalypse.
How can I help
Did
you,
I?
Commander?
I won't
know,
take any
okay.
more of your time.
Back to work.
Wasn't sure if I had spoken to him since I gave him his ingredients. Figured I'd check since
Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
Jack
can it
did.
wait for a bit? I'll be here if you
okay.
need me.
Since Jack actually had something to say. And it was like, it wasn't immediately after the mission. I couldn't talk to her that first time I tried. But then after, not Grunt, after Morton's mission, I was able to talk to her. So I'm like, well, let's see what the crew want to do. Joker, what was your assessment of our last sojourn?
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
He really does, doesn't he? And Grunt really is not a stabilizing unit, isn't he? That's why I'm the stabilizing unit. Name our target, and it will die. Now, wait a minute. There's something I'm missing. Where are you? Do 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 do. What? Is there something else along the mass relay's orbit? No. Yeah, okay. There you are. Duroc. Thing is probably closer than Mercury is. See what them resources look like. Yep. Not even gonna do it. Nah. Was thinking about hopping over to Ilium. Star Wars, some reason my brain just jumped straight to Star Wars Fallen or Jedi Fallen Order. Ilum. No. I'm thinking about hopping over to Ilium. Picking up a couple of upgrades from some of those shops, but nah.
network, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Okay. Excuse me.
Take your business to the clan leader, and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Alright. Guess the clan leader will know what we need to do.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss. Terrible, right? Terrible.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Interesting. Wonder if they have their stuff on a closed network that can't actually be outright infiltrated. It might be old tech. Wouldn't be a bad thought. Hey, clan leader.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
For you folks who didn't get the chance to see an episode, 2 episodes back, yeah. Rex leads the clans. It's been an interesting set of conversations.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot.
A rumph.
So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Erdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Erdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the 2nd level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
All right.
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
You as well, Erdnot Rex.
See that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something if you can't hunt. It was a special vid on the Citadel.
That crap only rots your brain depending on what you watch and how much of it.
Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle. Well, I'm not putting a damn Asari statue up here, if that's what you want. Don't be a fool. They were honoring our fight against the Arachni. Maybe they could have honored us by not bombing us with the genophage.
Yeah, true, but
Millions of people live there.
your colleague is effectively saying there are some who respected you enough for your contributions to both have the statue created as well as after the genophage was released to request that the statue remain. History. Uncomfortable, comfortable, and in between.
Why do you care so much? You gonna leave the Chunker? Run off with the damn blood-packed mercs? No. Then shut up and quit yammering about what you'll never see.
Well, go ahead and limit his imagination. Jesus, they just keep giving me more.
My job's there and other clans are always trying to kill us. Yes, and you know why? Because I don't look at that damn extranet. Who cares what human colonies are getting attacked? Who cares who's declaring war? This camp, these rocks, this is all we're ever gonna see. This is real. Damn pretty though. So's the sun. Stare at either of them for too long, you go blind.
He's not wrong there.
Special they had on the extranet? That crap rots
Thank
your
God.
brain. You don't have the plates to try.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Turian government...
Go proud, the ambassador.
All right, yeah.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnok from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
Nakmor, huh? Okay.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Kral, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
I can respect that, especially if he held out against battalions himself.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
Cool, like he said, I thought. Thought. I theorized. I didn't speak about what I know, I spoke about what I theorized. I know this is an interesting word for you, Ambassador, but trust me, believe me, the research has already been done, it does exist. You can use that word and you can understand its meaning, I promise you. Okay, cool. You'll be okay now. Go ahead and cool down. Go on, there's popsicles in the fridge.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Oh, I know I am.
Eyes straight ahead.
Go away. The envoy of the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
It's not a matter of have to. Simply me wanting to talk to you. But if you don't want to talk, it is what it is.
Give me a reason. You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Krogan don't exactly get into gentle talk. So let me speak on their terms.
I don't care what this idiot says. Grunt has the right to be here.
There's some fire, and from an alien. Oh, the shame this heaps on those who whine like pups. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target, and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare. I like this human. He understands. I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
There's a certain catharsis to it.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
I mean, literally was just asking, but alright. Let's do it.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Alright. Another instance of us moving into Tonka.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Alright. Now first, what you want to do.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Ignore Grunt. Run around and loot almost everything. Most things you'll be able to tell precisely what they are. And what I mean by that is you can tell that was money going in. It's a bypass. So you can tell it's going to be money or some sort of resource along those lines. But things like med kits or something, leave those till you actually need them.
Get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
No, he won't shut up. There's also heavy weapon ammo and corpses of other Krogan. Search those corpses for, I think, ammo or med kits, one of the two. If not potentially both. And I say do all of that just because there's sequences. No point in you having to do it again if you died.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Let's get started, Grunt. Hit the incendiary ammo.
Yeah.
Change weapon.
Alright.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Of course.
Here they come. I'm ready. I got
Just
it.
looking to help.
He's ready. He's ready. He's ready.
Got it.
Alright now. That's why I called you back, Morden.
Worthless. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
One down.
Yeah, still right on your ass.
Still works.
I'm here.
Not a problem.
If I can, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Should be able to. Okay, Grunt.
Yeah. One more.
Never mind. Well, hold on.
I'll put them down.
Okay, you saw Grunt just do his whole Krogan rush thing, right? So check this out. Watch his health. Do the same thing.
I'll put them down.
Alright. Looks like Morton's down. Not surprising. He got kind of swarmed. Didn't get out of that group.
Impact shot.
Would revive Morton, but I think I'm like a kill or two away from okay, never mind. I did not mean to get that. Okay, so the corpses Alright. And I got interrupted.
Simple enough.
Really more.
I am Krogan!
I am not Krogan.
Indeed.
Right, Shepard.
Interesting. So yes.
Ready for another round,
I
Shepard. Tactics easy.
well, hold on. I think what's going on is that those corpses have med kits. Sorry about that.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair. Crawlers, come to your death.
Lord.
I'll put them down.
Of course.
Okay. I thought so. I thought so. I wouldn't have did that, Grunt. That's why.
I gotta burn and die.
You say you got it, Grunt. Feel the burn. Feel the check. Really want to kill this thing.
Not a problem.
Now you'll be mine.
Okay, no idea what's going on there.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget me, doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so no, it actually doesn't.
We need to trigger the
Thought those
keystone
corpses
to
might be
continue the
med
right.
kits. It's been years since I've had to think about it. I played this like a couple years ago, but this didn't really have to think about what those were.
The keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the rite.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
All Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking.
They've seen us.
Yep. Pressure Mall.
Of course.
On it.
Ain't really hitting like I know it can. But that's because of the type of weapon this is. Oh, you know. Shockwave.
Found a target.
Catching damage from the residual shockwave.
Got it.
Back on your feet, Doctor.
Not.
They're all fine.
We can take that.
I'll take them.
You know that kill was mine. Or at least that shot.
Burn night.
I got it.
Alright, Grunt. Take that, take that.
Burn night.
Taking fire.
Deploying incineration tank.
And that, folks, is the power of incendiary ammo. No, let me get everything else.
We have company. Good. I want more.
And yes, everything else is effectively unacquirable.
You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one
Would have been
has
good to
done
refill
that in
my heavy.
generations. Word Not Rex was the last.
My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, Just the Warlord Okier.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole.
A what?
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
He stops ranting because you're useful, Grunt. Those aren't always the same thing.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Erdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Who think you were the pretender?
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take it.
We've been spotted.
But that wasn't an interesting way to start the fight, but alright.
Ready for takedown.
Alright, Grunt, I need you right here.
Moving out of line. The fire.
No shield.
The line.
Still got a little bit of time. Okay, a little bit of
Switch
time.
up.
Right.
Back up.
Just a little help. Just burn through any armor.
Took my eye off that area for too long.
Inflammable. Forget we.
What? That neuroshock is hell, ain't it? Gotta get all of this stuff, because once this fight's over, can't get it either.
I can't charge it.
Yeah, we'll deal with him.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Nothing like a pincer attack.
Enjoy.
Should have run. Now you're fried.
Love being able to do that with biotics.
Moving his meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
On it.
Telling you folks, the only way to play Mass Effect is on insanity.
Rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Erdnot. You may now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
And there it is.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
Okay, I can respect you that, but wouldn't it also stand to reason that your name belongs to the clan too? So therefore, you would kind of need to maintain your name, if for nothing else, than to remember who the shaman was and why the shaman actually mattered for the people. Who was that exemplar?
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
Sounds like eventually you have a desire to get to a point where you can tame the planet, but you won't necessarily need to kill each other to do it.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have
That's
thought
surprising.
you of all aliens would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Oh no, the opposite. Okay, so you want to become a more of a war-mongering, space-faring species. Sorry about that. It's kind of what you're going for. Well, just hoping Rex can keep you in line.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogan suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
Rite of life. The hell is that? What, like Krogan circumcision or something? Jesus Christ. Can you imagine that? 200-pound baby kicking you in the face with his first blood rage.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I pass through rites that make me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
What you do requires you to betray yourself as a Krogan. You would think there would be the opposite. If for nothing else than to give your people something to strive for, an example. Once again.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
Now what's this?
May my foes be just that. Level 20. Grunt has joined Clan Urdnot and should be emotionally stable. Will monitor Krogan's progress of societal acceptance with Clan Urdnot. Hopefully clan bonds will not interfere with loyalty to Shepard. Data regarding Krogan clan politics useful. Fortification, a brief but massive boost to your armor. So now Grunt has the same thing that I have and Jacob have. His own variation of barrier. New outfit. shotgun upgrade, which was what we got from the shaman as a gift from that that high researcher, and a bunch of platinum. Reinforces armor with a non-Newtonian fluid that hardens when struck, providing a brief, huge bonus. 25% max shields right now. But we'll get further. Yes, we will.
Don't proudly about
The human killed the Thresher Maw on foot.
I may be young, but I relay the wishes of the females. That's important.
I can respect it. I don't know if she was telling me that or somebody else.
You don't have the plates to try.
You hear that the tank bred and the human killed the Thresher Maw?
Everybody's heard. Hasn't been done since Rex himself.
Huh. Wait, he's obviously standing on stuff. That's not the thing.
Barely survived the Maw during my reign.
Huh. Nope, guess not. I was gonna say, I swear he looks slightly bigger now.
Consider new direction. That's what makes it.
Yeah. Always be willing to adapt. Be careful how you adapt, but always be willing to adapt.
Thresher Maw on foot?
Yep. Oh, we're at that point, are we?
Should you be in here?
As I understand it, Clan Erdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass on my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Erdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
And yes, you can.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, yes, move along.
Now you know why we haven't been shopping. We needed Grunt to graduate high school. Okay. Assault rifle, biotic damage. Would love biotic upgrade damage, but let's upgrade the shotgun and assault rifles. Help the team out.
Don't touch anything. One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
One of the funniest aspects in this entire game, and all of Mass Effect, comes up right here.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
Ha!
So Shepard, death by snow. The mind is willing, but the body is spongy and bruised.
Go to the clan. Erdnot Grunt, you can go where you want.
Damn. Alright. We just happen to be right below the layer of ship fog.
I have work for you if you want it, Erdnot Grunt. Just set the human aside and we can talk.
Oh, now you speak of the Krogi, huh? Now you speak of the Krogi.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
Now, as you saw, we got a new outfit for Grunt. It's actually one of my favorite ones for him. Now we can switch out that armor he's wearing. My main reason for wearing that armor, I like to think of it like because he's tank bred, he wasn't trained really out and about. He got a little bit of training while being in the tank. He does state that they all go through it as a test, I guess, that Oak here put him through. So I have this as like a compensation or training wheels for him, you know. All the hoods and lights and whatnot, it's all actually helping him. But once he's effectively graduated, as he has, well, he has no need for all of that. Now you can actually see his nice, murderous face. That's the armor he starts out in, and this is the armor that he's unlocked. Go check him out here in a second. Back from female camp. Erdnot Darg. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Waylock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't, unless I go into blood rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the blood pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Erdnot Darg, Scout, 2nd class. Good. Blood pack is not where it's at.
Commander,
Trust me
you
on
received a new
this.
message at your private terminal.
We've been doing research all across this game about how the blood pack is not where you want to be.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yep.
It's always nice chatting with you.
That's all we need to know. Well, shotgun extra rounds. Let's go for damage first. I don't know if the extra rounds actually matters for your teammates or not. Now your entire squad's assault rifles are much more accurate. Nice. Nice. That's 25,000 platinum. We'll hold off for now. Yes, we will. I'll go ahead and give Grunt his claymore. 15,000 platinum, but
yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. My discovery. New data. Collectors not natural. Extensive genetic modification. Maybe seeing slave caste. Unintelligent.
Interesting.
I'm gonna need something more specific than that, Warden.
Think of Rachni. Drones unintelligent. Process information, transfer sensory data to Queen. Individuals just smart enough to follow orders. Not same situation. Loathe metaphors. Pander to undereducated masses. Get doctorate. Have a real conversation. Collectors possess technology, not culture.
I see what you mean, Warden. And yes, sometimes it is frustrating to have to ease back how you speak. It's not because somebody's too dumb or something. It's just you're too used to a certain method of speech, so here you are now. But I understand entirely what you're saying, especially when you said slave caste earlier.
How can you tell this from analyzing their technology?
Too many ways to count. Example, weapons not ergonomically suited to manipulation. Comfort, ease of user, not important in design. Or note, synthesized protein chains used for energy attacks. Complex, but clumsy. Causes long-term damage to collector tissue. Could have accomplished the same goal without damaging self. Didn't. Don't care about individuals. No, worse. Active contempt.
It's possible, especially since you say it's actually doable. If it's doable by us, it would easily be doable by the Reapers and potentially the Collectors. not stupid so much as unaware. It doesn't make them stupid. It makes them extremely malleable and extremely controllable. They don't have a real need for any of it, based on his description so far.
Are you sure that this is really a lack on their part, not just a difference in culture?
No, impossible. If Hive Mind would withdraw injured members for repair. Simple utility, collectors attack until dead, similar to mechs, husks. No self-preservation, no injury treatment, no imagination. With collector tech, I could have made paralytic effect perfect. Good thing I'm with you. Limited military application, Shepard, but good motivation. Collectors, not just dangerous. Abomination. Culture without art, growth, potential. Evil.
Yeah, abominations tend to get my attention too. Tend not to want to leave them be. They tend to be the worst kind of problem. And yes, I agree, evil.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You were on board, but now you see the reason why you were on board overall, more so than just people striking at what mattered to you, which happened to be other people who were near you. Come to find out, they're striking at everybody, and they're the worst kind of people who hit. They hit and don't actually care. They don't care what comes out, even themselves.
I'm surprised you'd want to see the collectors destroyed completely. You usually argue for diversity.
Yes, exactly. Mourn loss of Rachni. Lost potential. Pleased we adapted genophage to avoid necessity of destroying all Krogan. But collector culture different. No diversity. No growth. Brute technology. If working for Reapers' long-term goal is eradication of organic life, collectors are force of destruction. Don't help Galaxy evolve except when other species adapt to fight them. Need to be destroyed.
Less of a species and more of just walking guns that are there, wrapped around flesh. Literally guns wrapped around flesh instead of flesh wrapped around guns.
What is it about the collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
He's not wrong. And it makes sense that their species would have done quite a bit of research on this. Him too, especially doing what he actually did in terms of the genophage research. He would have had to have paid attention to this kind of thing.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Mixed. You didn't really have a choice but to get help. And the Krogan just happened to be the perfect solution. Unfortunately, you did have to uplift them, thereby uprooting their growth into what they potentially would need to be as time went on. But there was no real option. They were going to work their way to the Krogan if you hadn't been able to stop the Rachni. The Krogan would have lost anyway. At least this way they had a chance.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
I mean, if that's the case, then, that's the case. at least you actually give respect if you would have argued for it or against it if you were there. So, you know.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
As important as all that is, you can't just blow right past Gilbert and Sullivan on me like that. Like, what?
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Where do I give you a no swipe? Nah, that was pretty good, man.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
So the collectors are effectively walking mechs. As you see, folks, we are adding to our lists. Yes, indeed, feed the needy. Alright, okay. So no. Where in God's name does he sleep?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
I can understand that. Somebody found a way to relax, though, because somebody's potentially pregnant, so there that is.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Interestingly enough, that statement of his about the Normandy getting the lounge, this game came out before that Kasumi Goto's Stolen Memory Heist DLC mission. The door to the room that Kasumi's in always existed, but you couldn't open it at first until that mission actually came out, and then you were able to play it. So needless to say, we have a lounge. That line is just, yeah. I assume they plan on making another line about, you know, we do have a lounge down there, but Kasumi's in there at the moment, so, you know, you'd have to deal with that. Ugh. She's always watching me. Yeah, well, better you than me. Put out a report or something.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Unfortunately, that's how it tends to go a lot of the times. And I can partly respect it. It's like, do I want to throw my lot in with this? It sounds crazy. And if it's legit, it's even crazier. But if it is legit, can I afford not to throw my lot in? Can we afford to ignore
I
it?
think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Probably not. Too bad Zaid never really has anything else to say.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Yeah, I mean...
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now. And you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Okay, now, fair warning. I'm probably about to have to reload. I tend to avoid this exact conversation if I'm not trying to get into a relationship with Jack. From here on, any and every time you talk to her, this will be what comes up.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
You got what you want, Jack. We'll keep this business. No problem.
Yeah. No problem.
And there's the salt. Probably gonna have to go through all of that again real quick. Or
Commander, I think you'll want to
am
talk
I?
to Garrus.
When you play certain games, you kind of reflexively save. I could just as easily have
Shepard,
saved after
how can I
talking to
help?
Jacob.
Later. Update. Anything. We'll be here if you need.
Good. I did save after talking to Jacob, so the only
Commander,
one
I think you'll
left
want to talk to Garrus.
is Garrus. And of course Jack. Miranda we can't talk to because we already have her mission. Tali, the Justicar, and the assassin we have to acquire. Liara's mission is going to require some later work. Yeah, why don't we do that little side mission? Stream's actually about to end, but why don't we do that little side mission? I do not remember what it's about. Excuse me. Enoch, you say? I'll just have to respec him. Area overload. Excuse me. Tyrion Renegade, if it can be fired, Garrus knows how to use it as weapon. Both give you an extra 25% to your power damage, but the second one, Tyrion Survivor, gives an extra 5% to the health instead of just 15. It's 20%. But the weapon damage doesn't go up again, so it stays at 18%. Long hours alone against impossible odds have conditioned Garrus' health and kept his powers sharp. We'll make him a renegade. You can keep the incisor. I forgot to give Grunt his shotgun, and now I remember what this is. You shouldn't be doing that now. Or maybe you should get that last one out. Grunt.
Switch up!
Change weapon. Taking a new set of steps into a big, big world.
Understood.
All right, gentlemen.
I'm with you.
Let's keep it moving.
You got it.
What the? Okay, that was weird. Tried to move it for some reason, it wouldn't.
This should punch through their armor. Fire in the hole. Attacking target. Switch up. Right in the head. On it.
Where are you going, Grunt?
Feel the blood rage.
Well, you better.
Got it. One more.
Grunt, what are you doing?
Fire in the hole.
Okay, Grunt. I'm done arguing with you there, guy. Hmm?
Right. I'll be there.
Right. Over there. Over there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, moving. On it, one more.
Like, what?
I got it.
Now watch him. I was gonna say, now watch him come back here.
On your six.
I'm here.
I'll take your refined Ezo. I'll take even more.
Right.
I'm on it.
Alright, that was another mission. I'm trying to remember if we've already done it.
I got it.
Wild mission. Don't really want to say if we haven't or not, though.
I'm on it. Nice shot. You got it.
Really?
Nothing can hurt me. Hitting cover.
Change weapon.
Nothing can hurt me.
I love this
I'll put them down. Got it. Tagged ahead there.
Never saw me
On it.
On my way.
What am I stuck on? Gentlemen, hold the line.
Concussive shot ready.
I was gonna make another singularity. I didn't try to hit singularity. I meant to hit throw, but fine. I was just gonna let Grunt get right up close and personal with you. See if what you said was what you really meant. Outgoing message, request for aid. Commander Santiago, hope you're doing well. We require your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representatives to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Exogeny Special Projects. Wonder if he was talking about Santiago as in the leader of Blue Suns, Zaid's traitorous colleague. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Co-executive officer. Yep, Vito Santiago, Blue Suns. Wait, co-executive officer? Don't you lead the Blue Suns, or is this your way of saying, don't pay attention to me, don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain? But yeah, that was Vito. Wonder if I had brought Zaid, if he would have had anything to say about it.
I'm here.
All right.
I'm with you.
Was there anything else in here? Nope. Alright, this is what I was thinking of. Like I could have sworn.
I'm on it.
Yeah,
on my way. Hostile engaged.
Feel the blood rage.
Whoa. I couldn't drain myself to cover fast enough. No, they didn't. Wow.
Feel the blood rage.
You got it.
Behind you.
Coming.
Feel the blood rage. Right. I'll be
Never
there.
saw me coming.
I got it. Wait.
Affirmative.
Got it. On it. Nice shooting.
Snipe that one.
There we go.
Too late. Now you're dead.
ya.
On my way. Got no shield. Open fire. Fire in the hole.
Moving to it.
Damn, Grunt. Talk about a 2-for-1 special.
On your six.
I counted. Nothing can hurt me.
Okay.
Attacking target.
Don't hesitate to knock them into the lava, children. Is what they're asking for.
Affirmative.
Right now you're dead.
Concussive shot ready. Affirmative.
Got it.
All right.
Feel the blood rage.
Attacking target. Affirmative.
Right. Nothing can hurt me.
Okay. Lieutenant Leader, Lieutenant Locker. Once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhees aboard the MSV Strontium Mule in the Arin Larkin system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhees with the capture if needed. Commander Santiago. Looks like we got ourselves another job,
I'm here.
On your six.
Well then. Well. Recovered Prothean relic. Eliminated Blue Sun's presence at dig site. 6,000 creds, 500 element 0. Blue Sun's activity traced. Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with the Captain Voorhees. The coordinates we obtained as the last location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you can keep any other item of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Alright. Low-cost mail routing. Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Kepral syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. Oh, what was that? The Drell saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs breaking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly. You were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke and found his Kepral syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow. And where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars among them. Send this message to 6 beings of your acquaintance, and your greatest wish shall come true. Chorban, I remember you. Keepers. Excuse me. Hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? Turns out the Keepers are bioengineered. And based on my comparisons of some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't all really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, and with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something. Some signal or something about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's like comparing It's like it's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and is scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Chorban. He literally found out everything we found out about the Keepers, minus where they came from. We still don't know if they were bioengineered entirely, or if they were bioengineered based on another species, or if they were used based on another species. That species was altered, and then you have the Keepers. No idea. Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Grant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown Grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Earth. Oh, he cares, folks.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
No, I'm not ready. Ooh, good. Well, I was kind of hoping to avoid this mission for a bit. I really wanted to go shopping. I should have did that before I did this job I just got on. But that's what it is now. So next episode, we've got ourselves an interesting mission, folks. We'll have to talk to the elusive man then. But it's gonna be the end of episode 17 of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.